Welcome back, everyone, to the Recurring Nightmare sequel. As you recall, on Monday, I think? Yeah, not too long ago, I did a video where I made like a quick draw version of this deck that had like Puppet Master. I was talking a lot about how I felt like there was some potential there that I really wanted to build upon. So I've developed what I view to be an upgraded version with multiple Dark Grepher. I really like Grepher in here. He basically lets you turn your recurring nightmares into like almost a toolbox type of thing where it's like a double rota. I've realized that Vayu has 0 defense, so I decided to build a deck including Vayu. You can sort of just like pitch Vayu plus one other one, then recurring nightmare them back, then like Grepher pitch again. So there's a lot of cool things you can do even though you do want Vayu in your grave, which you're probably going to see from my replays. But we're playing like one of a couple of 0 defense guys. Zombie Master is really cool. You can always get Plague to Grave super easy in here. So you can just like recurring nightmare back Zombie Master plus a monster, and it's just like a 1-card level 6 synchro, which is pretty cool. Level Eater, nice to pitch to grave in terms of just tribute fodder, helping with synchroing and stuff as well. It's sort of a neat recurring resource that also happens to have 0 defense. Same for these other two. They're just kind of bodies you can slap on the board and tribute for Caius whenever you know, or you can do some funny synchro plays. So there's generally uses for them. Fader, of course, lets you stay alive, which is pretty nice. So yeah, this is the build. I think it's pretty neat. So hope you guys enjoy the replays. Let's just jump in and look at some games. All right. First one here, I think I was playing against like nothing but Blackwings today for some reason. That was just what everyone was on. Bunch of low IQ. I'm just kidding. So we go second here. Opponent's hand isn't great. I do just set the Eater. I was trying to mind game a little bit, thinking that the set monster was a Raikou. So they just end up not attacking. So I go for Caius. So they torrential, which is like kind of fine because, yeah, it's an okay trade for me. Opponent goes for Dark End, out to my Raikou. Kind of sucks. Actually, I think Stardust would have been maybe worse here, but then again, we would have gotten the Mill, and our top card was a Soroka. So, yeah, I could see the argument for Dark End. However, we are going to get to Mirror here. Yeah. So we're going to get a pretty decent value out of our Mirror Force instead of having to use it to, like, drop Gores or something. Here we go for Unending Nightmare, adding back Zombie Master plus Level Eater. We go for the level 6 play, but we get Ick attacked. A little bit rough. Opponent has Blizzard. They try to go for... Is this lethal? I don't think this is lethal, is it? No, it's not quite. They attack in a weird order, though, and I'm able to drop Gores. No, wait. They did that because they had Collude, right? We draw another Recurring Nightmare, which, as you can see, in this situation is just insane, because it's going to let us... like, just keep threatening to make these synchro plays. And we go for it. We can make a Mistborn with Level Eater, and we bounce everything, we hit over. So now we're in a really good spot because of that play. So, Recurring Nightmare doing a lot of work in this duel, anyway. Here we go for Vayu Sync, go for Dark End, we just win, so. Honestly, yeah, we pretty much just won that game 1 off the back of multiple Recurring Nightmares just generating so much value. The opponent decides to just randomly crow before I declared Vayu, which is a little weird. I mean, it doesn't super matter because we were just going to declare Vayu eventually anyway. Here, I'm hoping no oppression to stop my Jester Confit, and there's not. So now I'm praying for a D-Prison because I want this Caius removed so my dad is live, and it happens to be D-Prison, so very lucky. I decide not to drop Gores. Don't want to play into Ick Attack. Here we just go for it. The opponent Ick Attacks anyway, because they feel like they kind of have to get rid of the dad. And here I have Gores. This game I just kind of had everything. Felt pretty dirty, to be honest. We're just hitting in. Opponent draws oppression way too late to do anything. We switch it up, start attacking. I think I tried a Caius for lethal here, but they have the Judgment, so it is what it is. But they just don't have anything. They drew the dad 1 turn too late, too. Man, I feel kind of bad about that game, too, actually. They got really, really unlucky, but... Game 1 was certainly interesting, and Recurring Nightmare did a ton of work, so that was cool. Next match, we're just against more Blackwings. This guy has a 46-card hybrid list or something. I don't even know. So they just hit in, and we search Battle Fader, but we don't use it, I don't think. I think there was a weird moment this game where they like didn't oppression my Battle Fader or something. I remember it. It was like here, I think. I guess they had a Sidra in hand maybe, and they just figured like it's gonna be dead if they flip oppression. So I don't know. I think I Gardna here, and the heavy was quite a rip for sure. We bring back the Eater. We hit, and presumably I set Raikou. They're gonna go for Sidra hit over. We're gonna go Raikou hit the back row. Unfortunately, we don't mill a 0 defender, but we just have lethal anyway, so it's like whatever. All right, on to game number 2. This hand, we have the Dust Shoot. Okay, we take away the Kalute. I think, I don't know, I always make sus decisions with Dust Shoot when I'm not thinking. I don't know if I should have done that. I guess we figure we have the Kai's to get rid of whatever. So opponent goes set Book of Moon. They go Storm into their own Starlight, which I considered judgmenting that. And maybe I should have. I guess I was scared of them also having like a judgment set. But yeah, I could have gotten like a ton of value if I just judgmented that. Probably a mistake. Anyway, they're going to negate here, so I don't get my mills, which kind of sucks. We're both just kind of doing nothing. I decided to judgment this because I just super do not want them seeing my hand right now because there's a Gores in it, and yeah. We take 14. We just hit. All they have is Book of Moon, so I decide to space a back row and then go Caius. Then they have the Ick attack to get rid of my guys, though, so. Yep, we go for the Raikou. Hopefully I mill. No, I don't hit any targets, huh? Alright, so we just tribute set this. We go for Black Rose, it gets oppressioned. And then we try to Vayu, and we successfully Vayu and hit for 23. Opponent has Mirror. We go to try and hit for game, but they have the Mirror Force. We have the Recurring Nightmare to get back multiple guys whenever we want, though. We just hit in. Man, there's some Vayu stuff. I feel like I should not have negated that attack. I don't know why I did. I was just like autopilot at that mode. Anyway, we just win with brain control, so we can like recurring here and just have way too much. So yeah, that is the end of that one. This is a weird build, actually. I saw Delta Crow multiple times, or maybe I just saw it this time. I don't know. They kind of just didn't draw any monsters, huh? Or no, they're all banished. Well, whatever. Final match. I think this one was like, we didn't conclude the match because my opponent left, but just figured I'd tack it on to give you guys some bonus gameplay. Okay, they ended up going first, but they accidentally passed a turn, and that's what that whole thing was about. So, actually, they were going first, and they take away Zombie Master. Here, I just go for the Storm. They could have judgmented there. I understand why you would decide not to, just to protect a Whirlwind, but maybe I would have, because that Whirlwind's worth a lot. So here I crash the Grepher because I don't want them to hit over with Shura. Yeah, we just trying to be as careful as we can in this game because they had a god opening, you know, with what was it, Dust Shoot plus Whirlwind plus Solemn. So this game's just gonna be tough. We're kind of just trying to chill behind our Gores. I think they forgot Armor Master's effect here, but you know it's not my job to remind them that. We go for Grepher. We have the unending, or we have the recurring Nightmare. I decide to wait to use Vayu because I kind of want to see if I can get value out of recurring next turn, and then use the Vayu, which I think I am able to do. So we add it back, and then we stack for Plague. Yeah, we can just go for game now with like boom, Black Rose, destroy the field, send something with Grepher, make a Vayu guy, and that's going to be the end of that one. So, yeah, definitely a pretty neat scenario there. We were able to pull off for that game shot. Here, I think we just scoop there, and then my opponent leaves. So, that's a kind of anticlimactic end to the video with that match. But overall, I think the deck was pretty cool. Definitely performed pretty well. Definitely a nice incorporation of at least a semi-competitive engine into here to try to make it work. So I hope you guys thought that the Recurring Nightmares sequel lived up to the original. Be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.